welcome to the stage, Sam Gorenstein!
Gorenstein!
You were back there. I thought you were there.
Oh, no, I was there. Hi! Hello! Welcome to the Malco Improv Theater. Thank you so much for coming out to support live improvisational comedy, coming out to support theater in the city of Schenectady. Oh my gosh. By round of applause, who here has ever been to an improv show before? By round of applause, who here has never been to an improv show before? Okay, we got a good mix tonight. That's great. So basically what we're going to be doing, if you're not familiar, we're going to be making up a whole bunch of stuff. We don't actually know what's going to happen in the scenes we're about to do. We know some of the games we're going to play, but we don't really know what characters you're going to see, what dialogue you're going to hear, any of that stuff. It's all going to be made up right on the spot, and to help me make it up, I'm going to invite on the Mop and Bucket Company. No, it's fine. We're fine. It's okay. People get my name. People pronounce it Gorenstein. They pronounce it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
How do you pronounce your first name?
I don't. No, it's Sam. All right. So this first game we're actually going to play with you tonight is we're going to tell you a story. We're going to take turns telling stories. But I'm going to need a little bit of your help with this because this is kind of a game where when I point to any of these people, they're going to have to pick up the story from wherever the last person left off. I'm going to conduct this story, and if they take too long to answer, if they kind of stumble as they're trying to answer, if you just don't like where the story is going, you can shout "bye," and they'll have to leave the stage, and we'll start over with a completely new story with where it's an elimination game. That's right. Yeah.
You gotta do it though.
Oh, I can't.
Okay, really
Okay, you don't have to, but just let's practice on the count of three saying bye. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Great.
When someone gets eliminated, we're starting a new story?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Let's start. What is the name of a fake story that's never been told before?
On the edge.
On the what?
On the edge.
On the edge. All right.
Jack was an advertising executive who worked on the 34th floor.
He was very, very anxious as he looked out of his 34th floor
window, and he said, "Wow,
That's a great view, and we're really high up.
What would happen if someone were to shake
my head and then I would be bald?
Bye.
New name for a new story.
Civilian pirates.
Yeah.
Chicken whiskers.
Civilian.
I'm gonna go because new suggestion. Chicken whiskers. Chicken whiskers.
this chicken was very self-conscious."
She woke up one morning and looked in the mirror, and there were whiskers growing.
Out of her chin, and
she thought I shouldn't have been practicing?
Mandolin,
because it tends to grow whiskers.
and that's why I'm going.
To die alone.
The end.
It's very dark. So.
Yeah, I know. Let's get in. What's a good positive name for this next fake story?
Rainbow madness.
Rainbow madness. Okay.
The rainbow arched high in the sky.
And decided it was time to end everything.
So I looked for a pot of gold because
Is where you find thing.
that and a rainbow.
And that's when the leprechaun
Came out.
and attacked.
The rainbow.
Hard, and the rainbow said, "Ow,
You've suffered.
Great casualty.
please," and
We will
make amends
to your.
rainbow people.
And so the leprechaun
All gathered together.
and decided
That they...
Okay, it's getting intense here.
All right.
All right. What's the name of our next story, please?
Transforming Mars.
Transforming Mars.
Mars, as we know it, is a barren red planet.
But in the year 2030,
it was time for a makeover. So they gathered
all of the best scientists in terraforming.
mean arts that they're
And decided it's time.
for a party.
In Mars.
Oh, yeah.
And so, all
The scientists
Got together
and asked
the astro...
for not.
Okay, final two. Final two.
Nervous.
All right. What is the name of the story we're going to be doing this our final part of this game? Any story, any name.
The librarian.
The librarian.
The librarian had never committed murder before.
but there was a first day for everything.
And the librarian
Knew that
it was time
for
murder.
on
The
Argos. The Argos was a ship which had been put together by Jason and his mighty Argonauts that was left in the bottom
of the library
prairie
and
for no
apparent
reason
the library
had
lots
of chunky.
Argonauts. Unfortunately,
They
had
not
done.
their duty. So they all went off to the bathroom, came back.
And did a murder because going to the bathroom, of course, stimulates.
The
Okay, we're gonna call it
All right, moving right along. We are going to sing the opening number of a musical. Sound good, Mike? Okay. So all I need from you is a title of a musical that doesn't exist. Any title.
The wooden floor.
The Wooden Floor. Okay. And what is the setting of this musical? The non-geographic location.
A bar.
A bar. Alrighty. Thank you. Working all day at the bar. Working all day at the bar. Your dreams will only get you so far when you're working all day at the bar. Working all day at the bar. Working all day at the bar. Your dreams will only get you so far when you're working all day at the bar.
The bar is the place that we all go to get our heads out of our woes. We think and drink and maybe shrink our thoughts a little. The bar is where we go to share our feelings.
All day at the bar, working all day at the bar. Your dreams will only get you so far when you're working all day at the bar.
Television is on again. You can't hear it, 'cause it's also on mute. You can't change the channel. You just have to sit and watch. Even if it's not the game you wanted to watch. 'Cause there's only one television.
Working all day at the bar, working all day at the bar. Your dreams will only get you so far when you're working all day at the bar.
There's a place where beer flows from a tap. And if you look at it hard enough, it's like a the bar, 'cause there's nowhere. Working all day at the bar. Working all day at the bar.
Your dreams will only get you so far when you're working all day at the bar. Working all day at the bar. Working all day at the bar. Dreams will only get you so far when you're working all day at the
Okay, I think this is, next game is replay. Yes, it is. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to be doing a very short, approximately 1 minute routine, 1 minute scene. You guys don't need to worry about measuring that. I will take care of the time. Just enjoy the 1 minute scene. We'll then come back to you and get some more suggestions. But first, just the 1 minute scene.
Okay. We want something to start out?
Oh, would you? Yeah, sure. Can I get a suggestion? Let's get an occupation you always thought was kind of like that.
Like disgusting?
Like disgusting, or maybe it's just sort of out there.
bud tender.
Bud tender?
tender.
A bud tender. Very good.
All right.
Could be a gardener or a
Could be.
actual just bud tender. Go ahead.
Crop's coming along really good this year.
Yeah. You ever wonder if the entire point of our existence is, you know, sad?
What? No, we get to play with these plants all day. How's that sad?
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Hey. Hey.
It's not sad. It's my future. Right? You always said you're growing this marijuana for my future.
Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even talking about the marijuana. I just meant like in general, like the point of existence is sad.
You're
No,
saying
this is
that-
fine. This is a growing industry, but I'm just...
Yeah. No, existence is sad in general.
The sad in general is worse, Harold.
No,
Well,
it's fine.
what?
Nothing really matters. You know, you draw on the chalkboard and then you erase it and it's gone.
And that's time! Okay, so now we're going to be replaying that scene 3 more times in different styles. The first style I'd like to get, let's get a genre of film.
Crime noir.
Crime noir, is that crime noir? Next, let's get
Rom-com.
a rom-com, okay, very good. Crime noir, rom-com, and a style of literature, something totally different from crime noir or rom-com.
Horror.
Horror, very good, horror. What would you like to do first? Let's do horror first.
Okay. The crop is good this year.
Do you ever wonder if the entire point of our existence is sad?
No!
Yes! Yes!
What is the point of existence? Is it just growing this marijuana?
Well, no, this is a growing industry.
It is growing this, growing that, growing you.
And soon you will grow into the very extent of our machinations.
What would you like to do for next? A rom-com or a crime? What was it? Crime?
Crime noir.
Crime noir.
Crime noir?
Crime. Let's do crime.
Crime noir. Very good.
not quite know.
The crop is good this year.
She said it, but did she mean it?
My parents were good workers. They weren't very bright. And what they didn't know was that I had a plan. Hey Mom, hey Dad.
Hello, child.
Hello.
These are all gonna be mine, won't they?
Someday.
Only once your father and I are gone, dearest.
But that's not happening anytime soon.
No, of course not.
Not unless I call the fuzz.
You wouldn't.
I would.
My own blood.
You call the fuzz, they'll confiscate this entire operation. Then you won't get a dime.
Not even one dime, darling.
Well, you wanna make a deal?
What's the deal?
I get all the marijuana and all the money and I keep the fuzz away.
Where does that leave us, Harold?
I don't know, but I'm feeling that the entire point of our existence is sad.
And finally, a rom-com.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna move this plant over here.
Oh, gosh.
That's okay. I'll get the broom.
Oh, gosh. It's so clumsy.
The crop is really good this year, though.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I was just thinking to myself,
Yeah?
sometimes I wonder if the entire point of our existence is sad.
Oh,
But then I looked over and I met you.
Harold, that's so sweet.
I don't wanna be sad anymore. I don't wanna just grow bud for our daughter, although this is a growing industry and I really do respect that. And it's,
My plan worked to get you guys back together.
You wacky kid.
I know. Can we be one big happy family now?
You know, I think we can try.
Where do I fit?
Get in here.
Slips.
Okay, so some of you might have written some dialogue on these slips in this basket, which is perfect because we're going to need those slips. So what we're going to do, we're just going to improvise a regular old scene. But me and, I believe you, are going to take some of these slips, shove them in our pockets very gingerly. And as we're doing this scene, we're going to pull out one of these slips, and whatever's on that slip is going to become a part of the scene, and we're just going to have to roll with it. So to get this scene going, what is a building that you haven't been in a while?
Empire State Building.
Empire State Building, all right. Let's do the Empire State Building. Another grand day at the Empire State Building.
It sure is, Ted.
That's right, Pauline. Every time I come up here, I think to myself, what's wrong with you? You know what I
Nothing
mean?
wrong with me, Ted. I'm just here, a 34-year-old available elevator waitress at the Empire State Building.
As they say, the proof is in the pudding, and you're the pudding, Buster.
May I have some pub cheese for my ice cream?
Yes.
Thank you. I
Oh
keep it in
my-
my pocket most of the time.
I'm
it's-
afraid I have some bad news about the pub cheese. I just realized that here at the Empire State Building, we have a new policy, and that is, I'm edged.
You are edged and you're cut. Not that I'm saying anything.
You must say that to all the people you request pub cheese from.
Rule 1, don't yell at me. If you're going to be my boyfriend, I'll say, don't yell at me. But I haven't said you're going to be my boyfriend yet.
Oh my.
My mom said if I work at the Empire State Building, I would eventually be a 36-year-old married person.
Well,
And I've been here for 10 years, and I've only got 4 years left.
that beats what
2
my
years
mom
left.
said.
I can't remember.
my mom told me, is Code 9 available over the counter? My mom was not very smart, which explains me.
Isn't Code 9 where they put a pillowcase over your
No, I
head?
think
and
it's
beat
like
you?
codeine.
Codeine.
Code 9.
Code 9. Code
You know,
9.
there's always someone talking about it here at the Empire State Building.
You are so wise. But don't yell at me!
I'm sorry.
Love is a battlefield. And I want you to take the field.
That's an awfully intimidating field. But I've got one thing to say to that offer. And that, of course, is... You're a dirty little pig boy.
Wow, what a show. So this next game is going to be a lot like what you just saw, only kind of all at once. So it's called Foursquare. You'll figure it out as we go. How do these two people know each other?
Stepbrothers.
Stepbrothers. One to the right. Right.
Right.
We got this.
Thanks.
What project are these people working on?
Science fair.
Science fair.
Yes.
One to the right. There is a secret that one of these people wants to divulge. What is it?
She's pregnant.
She's pregnant. One of you. Or we'll find out. All right, one to the right. And what is an unusual job?
Mortician.
Mortician. Okay, so let's review.
Mortician.
One to the right,
Stepbrothers.
one to the right,
Science fair.
one to the right.
Secret pregnancy.
Let's start with the secret pregnancy.
Hey sis,
Hey,
you're glowing.
you're glowing.
Yeah, I mean, I've been using retinol. So, yeah.
Retinol.
Yeah, you know.
Is that
like
safe?
this, yeah, why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. You know,
Okay.
just the skin is porous, and what you put in your skin goes into your insides. And sometimes there are times in your life when you're a little bit more concerned with what's inside you than other
I'm not
times.
too worried.
You're not too worried.
No.
Oh.
One to the right.
I'm so sorry. It's just, I just know where those hands have been all day.
I washed them.
I'm sure.
I washed them like 3 times.
I'm sure
I
you
used,
did.
I used the Purell.
I'm sure. Look, Jerry,
took a
I
shower.
didn't assume that you didn't wash your hands. I didn't assume that. It's just that it's in my mind. I know where they've been.
Just smell them. They smell
No,
fine.
thank you very much.
They
No.
smell fine. Look. I will eat these pretzels.
Don't do that.
Pretzels taste totally fine. Really? Really? I mean, they're kind of delicious.
Oh, stop, please. No, it's...
What?
All right, look, I really like you. So
Yeah.
I really want to get over this.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna...
So I'm just gonna, let's just try like,
Okay. Nice.
is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
It's very nice. Okay, how many dead bodies did you touch today?
17.
One to the right.
So, I don't know how you handled it at your house before our families moved in together, but this bedroom is mine, and there are no other bedrooms for you.
Oh, I see. I see
Yeah.
how it's gonna be.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll fucking kill you.
One to the right.
I have an idea for the science fair.
Oh, I wanna hear it, yeah.
We might get in trouble.
I mean, I'm sure, it's a science fair, how much
Yeah.
trouble could we, what, like what? Like what's
Well, like how do I find out if my mom is pregnant?
What? that's such a, like, that's a scientific question.
Exactly.
It's a
Yeah.
scientific,
Like I have a hypothesis.
you have a hypothesis,
that she is.
and you can test that hypothesis through experiments.
Exactly.
Like, there's pregnancy tests.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so easy.
Okay, do you want to make it harder?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're not going to get top prize unless we like, really
We can't
challenge
just
ourselves.
like bring her pregnancy test.
Yeah.
We could put it on cardboard. But no, go.
You,
What's
like,
your
you want to
idea?
trick her into taking a pregnancy?
No,
I don't understand.
I don't know. But make it more interesting. What were you gonna say?
Okay. Like we can ask her a series of questions,
Yes.
and the questions will help us determine if she's pregnant, but we
Yes.
won't directly ask whether or not she's pregnant.
Yes. We will ask her,
Yes.
how does your belly feel?
Good.
How, if there is something in your belly, how did it get there?
Yeah. What sound does your stomach belly area make, and does it sound like human?
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really good.
Yeah.
When you were throwing up this morning, why was it?
2 to the left.
Yeah, so just maybe if you just want to like hop up on the slab. You told me you owed me and that I could live any of my fantasies.
Okay. I did. It was your birthday. Okay.
Thanks. I watched it a couple times. With, some whatever water. Oh my god. I've never gotten this far.
Very cold.
How cold is it?
Very, very cold.
Oh my god.
1 to the left.
Hey, sis. Hey. You're a little one.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's new?
Nothing. No, nothing. Just,
How about a drink?
yeah, glass of milk would be great.
Yeah. Let's do shots like we used to in the old days.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Down on this slab right here. It's nice and cold.
I've been on this slab before.
You have.
Never mind.
To life.
I just missed. I missed.
I saw that.
1 to the right.
2 lines.
Wow. I thought it was too cold for it to work, but
No,
wow.
I don't think so.
Okay.
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 Can hug?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Great.
Yes.
1 to the right.
You want some?
Did you hang an axe over my bed set to swing down when I rested my head on the pillow?
Only if you're bad.
1 to the right.
Okay. Did you ask the questions? Are we closer to a conclusion? Damn it, science! Why must you be so hard?
No.
1 to the left.
You want some chips?
Are these gonna kill me, or are these the antidote to something from earlier?
There's only one way to find out.
And I have Winnie and Sam and Alex Shapiro. Sometimes you're having a conversation and you just have that urge to break out into song. I'm gonna give these guys the opportunity to do that. So they're gonna do a scene, and whenever I tell them to, they're gonna break into song.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Would you like a suggestion?
Sure.
How do these three people know each other?
A love triangle.
Okay.
So what you're telling me is that this whole time, you've been in love with Alice.
Don't tell her.
You don't understand. This whole time, I've been in love with you.
But I love her more than I love life. I would lay down on the floor and worm around like an eel if
Alex,
it was...
that sounds like a song cue.
Oh, Alice, you're wearing shirts and pants, and despite my malice, it just makes me wanna dance. And my dance is very simple, 'cause I lay down on the floor and I roll around like an eel would, and I hope it makes you good.
Jerry, what are you doing?
I was just lost my contact lens on the floor, but I have a medical condition so that I can only feel things on the floor with my back.
Oh.
So I had to roll around, pick up my contact lens, and that's the reason, and there's no other reason I'm on the floor.
Okay. Edward, hi.
Whoa.
Can you come help me with the screwdriver over here? I think I got most of it done.
Oh,
but
sure.
I got these 3 panels, but there's this last one that needs to be opened.
Of course,
And
yes.
I'm too dainty to do it.
Winnie, that sounds like a song cue.
You know, I'm a feminist at heart. It's true. But sometimes you need a man's touch, don't you? And, well, Edward, thank you so much. You're really helpful. Your hands look rough. And I think we should get out of here and go through something else. You know it's boring in this shop, my dear. Can we go out and paint the town?
Oh no.
Come on, let's go.
Oh no. Alice.
Yeah.
I mean you know malice. You see, I love another.
I love another.
And he loves you.
I do.
And I love you.
And I love you.
And I love
Oh, hey! Game-o-matic. So you have seen us play some games. Actually, before I explain this, can I get a letter of the alphabet, please?
X.
X. And can I get another letter of the alphabet, please? Z. Z. X and Z. Great. 2 wonderful letters. They just so happen to be the initials of the next game that we're going to play. But you're going to actually help us decide what that game is, because we all happen to have some favorite games of ours we're about to explain to you right now that begin with the initials X and Z.
That's right.
Yes. Yes. For instance, the game that I would like us to play next is X-Ray Zipper.
All right.
Yes, and the way it works is we all the bags on the X-ray machine at the airports. And someone is going to have to open the zipper to see which things, because something's not going to show up on the X-ray, so someone's going to have to open the zipper after each time it goes through.
Oh.
And then you'll explain why it showed up different on the X-ray than it did in the bag. It's a perfectly straightforward game.
No questions.
That absolutely existed before this exact moment. And we're going to now ask Alex, what's your game?
Oh, I got one. My favorite XZ game is Xerox Zoo.
Oh.
Yes, it's Xerox Zoo. My three friends here will leave the room, and you all will tell me an animal, okay? And then one person's going to come in, and I'm going to inhabit that animal in a scene. They're not going to know what it is. And so they're going to come in, we're going to do a scene, quick scene, 30 seconds, 1 minute, and then the scene will end, and then I'm going to step out, and then that person has to inhabit the animal that I was playing. They're not going to say what it is, they're just going to think like, okay, I think I know what the animals that was. They'll do the scene, the next person will come in, and they'll have to try and figure out what the animal was, and then a third scene, and then we'll see if the person on the end, the fourth Xerox, had the same animal as me at the beginning.
Oh,
I just fucking came up with that.
Well, mine is X-Zen, obviously after the famous franchise of mutants that solve their problems using the power of meditation. So, pretty self-explanatory game. Obviously, there's going to be some havoc in the city, and the X-Zen are going to have to do their thing and solve the problem with peace.
Yes.
Love that game. My game is Xanderzilla. It is a alphabet kind of game where you just have to think of names that begin with every letter in order, but the order isn't your typical alphabetical order. It's just the order that makes sense for the alphabet. Which we all universally know, clearly.
Someone finally
The
said it.
correct order.
The correct order.
All right, so let's just say the names one more time of each of our games. Go very quickly down. X-ray zipper.
Xerox Zoo.
X-Zen.
Xanderzilla.
All right, and by a round of applause, I'm going to hold my hand over everyone's heads, and by a round of applause, you're going to determine the next game that we play. All right? You're going to vote for it. Okay. I think
it was Drew.
I think it's X-Zen.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you just explain the rules to us one more time?
Absolutely. It'll be exactly the same the second time. So, as you know, the X-Zen is a famous franchise, so the game really needs no introduction. The X-Zen, there's havoc in the city, and they solve the problem with the power of good vibes, meditation, and a positive mindset.
Wow.
Yeah, so someone, of course, has to be the problem, and the other three people are going to be the X-Zen and
All right.
solve the problem, you know, as they do with the Zen.
Yes.
Yeah, no
That makes
questions,
perfect
I'm
sense.
sure.
All right, let's do it.
All
Okay.
right.
Charles.
What's going on, man?
I was just in the garden taking a stroll.
I love that garden.
It was quite lovely.
Yeah.
And I thought, we need to grow some more flowers. But eventually.
Yeah, it's no rush.
No.
It's no rush.
Oh,
Yeah.
the door.
Like that?
Namaste.
Yeah. I'm harshing the vibe. I'm harshing it real hard down in the city.
Friend. Everything will be fine. The X-Zen are here for you now.
Yeah. Please, come on in.
Yeah.
Join our circle
Oh,
of
you're-
quietude.
Your hippy-dippy, upstate, commune, class, whatever. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm harshing the vibe all over. Turn on the television. Turn it on right now.
We don't have a television.
Of course you don't.
Hey, Charles. Why don't you hit him with a little bit of that meditation ESP?
I would love to.
What are you gonna do? Okay, I don't know that mind control was ethical.
Your breathing is irregular, dude. Just inhale, exhale, and repeat after me. I'm a good dude.
I'm a good dude.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I forgot to do the raise. Sorry, I'm stoned. I'm stoned. I totally forgot to do the ESP thing. I went for a hug instead. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, I got to apologize because when I said harshing the vibe, I killed a lot of people. Like a lot. I am so sorry.
Ching, ching. Have a flower.
Hey, have a joint.
Storm, you got anything to add?
I'm just gonna start a gentle thunderstorm outside so we can really center our thoughts around a calming sound.
I love hearing the rain on the ceiling.
And it'll be great for the garden.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
You're making my adamantium tingle.
Also, we should probably tell the police about the people you killed.
Oh, you don't even need to tell them. They know.
Or do they know where you are?
Hey, Charles,
Yeah.
you really want to get the fuzz involved in this?
Honestly, I'm too stoned to know if that's what we usually do.
I think that we've brought this man down from his murderous rage.
Yeah.
Right?
And who amongst us hasn't killed lots of people?
That's a really fair point.
Yeah.
Will you enter our circle of quietude? We've got the sand garden. He's the best at it.
Yeah. It's got those things.
Adamantium love daggers.
That's a wonderful name.
It's nice. I like this.
It is nice,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Kind of makes you think, why kill people when I could just play in the sand?
Why kill people when really it's your own heart that's hurting? You don't need to hurt other people just to hurt yourself.
That's true. It's true. You know, it's really also vast and interesting when you think about it.
Whoa, you're blowing my super big mind.
Whoa, Charles, do you need to sit down?
This could cause apocalyptic events if my mind gets blown too much. So I'm gonna need to go take a nap after taking a few edibles.
All right, Charles, we'll see you in a bit.
See ya.
So how are your finances here? Because this seems like a really sophisticated operation to run with this loose of an organizational structure.
There's some generational wealth involved.
Okay.
Meanwhile. Okay. Can I have someone up here to join me for this first scene?
Sure.
This is a game called Meanwhile. You'll see what that means. All we need to get started is one-word suggestion, anything at all.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Great. Thank you. Thank you.
You making me a sandwich?
Yep. This is a sandwich for you.
Thank you. Is that peanut butter?
It is. It is. And jelly.
Okay, well, I just came from the doctor,
Uh-huh.
and he says I'm allergic to peanut butter.
Okay. You're allergic. You just got the allergy done. You're allergic to peanut butter.
Just got the allergy done, yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna make you a peanut butter and jelly.
No,
No.
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 It
Do you
was
want another sandwich? Just come out and say it. You know, we don't need to do this beating around the bush, passive aggressive thing. I'll make you something else. And here. I'll be honest. I was making the peanut butter and jelly for me.
Oh,
It was for me.
Okay,
I
the
wasn't
truth
being
comes
honest.
out.
It was I was making it for me.
Alright.
But I'm happy now to make you
yeah.
something else.
Well, let me show you the other allergies I had done today.
avocado, blueberry, strawberry, grass, water. Water?
Yeah, and sex. Sorry.
Meanwhile, at the allergist. You know, it's really something else. I don't think I've ever seen a patient with this many allergies before.
I know, doctor, it's a mystery.
I mean, it's not a mystery. It's a highly reactive immune system, but yes, it is a mysteriously highly reactive immune system.
It's a total mystery.
Yes.
Meanwhile, inside Maria's body, troops, gather around. Yes, sir. Okay. Listen up. Anything foreign that comes in here, we need to kill immediately.
Anything?
Absolutely anything.
Even sex?
Especially sex. I don't want any foreign phalluses causing malice up in here.
I have a question,
Yes.
sir. Doesn't this come off as a bit xenophobic?
You're accusing me of being xenophobic? All right, you see that? Any more white blood cells get out of line, that's what's gonna happen to you. Okay.
Meanwhile, at the UN. You know, we have to do something about the xenophobia in the immune systems of Americans.
We really do. It's getting out of hand.
Yes, it is.
Well, I have drafted up this
Excellent.
speech
Yes.
for the president of the white blood cells.
Okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. But, with Germans?
Germs.
Oh,
Germs.
Oh, man.
Just germs. Wow. Can you imagine?
Oh, my God.
Oh, jeez.
Meanwhile, in Germany, where is everybody?
Ich kann's nicht stop.
What is this about they don't want us there anymore?
They have the power to do the duty.
Exactly. But that you know what this means, it's war.
Quaintess.
Quaintess? Oh, that's a good plan. Quaintess! Yeah. All right, we're going to need to draft a lot of people.
Meanwhile, at the draft office. Oh, you actually came. Can I see your card?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm confused. We're fighting blood cells or germs? I don't quite.
Get out of
Germs
Maria's
can't be
body.
out of
Get out of Maria's body. Get out of Maria's body. What do we want? We want you to get out of Maria's body.
Draft card.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay, son. I'll look you up in the system.
Oh, perfect.
Meanwhile, at the peanut butter factory headquarters office. Johnson, we got a big problem.
Yeah, I know.
Peanut butter allergies are up 10,000%.
They are 10,000% overnight.
Every single child in America is developing a peanut allergy. What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
Meanwhile, in the lunchroom, we all have to sit 10 feet away from each other.
I mean, this isn't that different from how things were a couple years ago anyway, so it's
Yeah, it still sucks.
yeah.
All right, inspection time. Peanut butter inspection time. Open up that sandwich, son. You're good.
It's baloney. It's always baloney.
You talking back to me?
No, I'm saying.
Are you talking back to me?
No,
I
I'm
have
saying
peanut
this is
butter
baloney. I'm saying this is baloney.
Meanwhile, inside the bologna sandwich. Oh my God, they're fighting again.
You know, I don't even know why he likes us.
No.
We're pretty gross.
What's a guy gotta do to get eaten around here?
I don't know. Maybe we should be liverwurst or something else.
Meanwhile, in the germ bunker. I don't feel safe anywhere anymore.
Yeah, it's all these antibiotics. The antifungals.
I know.
God,
And then the immune systems.
the immune system.
Yeah.
God, the immune system.
I mean, I just tried to go in for a visit, and they were like, "Get the fuck out!"
Sam and
Yeah. Oh. that's right. Okay, so remember how earlier in the show we asked you to shout things out?
Yeah.
We're going to ask you to shout some more things out. It's going to be fun. We're going to play a game called Act Harder, and that's really all you need to shout is we're going to be doing a scene, and if at any point you want us to do whatever we've just done, but act it harder, you just shout out Act Harder, and we're going to try and do that. And it doesn't necessarily mean louder, it just means we're acting harder in some way. It could mean louder. But the point is, we're going to act harder, and you can shout it out at any point. But what we need right now from you is, why do we know each other?
In-laws.
In-laws. Margaret!
Oh, Joni.
It
Hi.
is so good to see you.
So good.
Act harder.
So good to see you! Margaret!
Fabulous.
Margaret.
You've lost weight, haven't you?
I
Act
have.
harder.
I have. In fact,
How much?
enough.
Joni, I think maybe a little too much.
Margaret.
I'm worried about you.
Margaret.
Act harder.
Margaret.
What?
I just came over to see how you were doing.
Why would I be doing anything but fine?
I didn't suggest you weren't. I just was talking to David.
All right.
And David was just saying that, you know,
Act harder.
and David was just saying, you know, gee, I really wish my mother-in-law was happier.
Act harder.
I really wish my mother-in-law was happier.
I'm happy. I'm not happy.
Oh, Margaret. Margaret. Come.
Act harder.
Yes,
Do you ever feel like you're just a wet rag that's been discarded?
Act harder.
Do you What's the point?
Let it out, Margaret.
Act harder.
Let it out, Margaret. Let it out into the world.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Yes.
We're going to take a trip around the world. We'll just disappear without a trace. We won't tell them where we're going. Then they'll worry about us. And then
Yes.
they'll realize how much they need us.
Exactly. Oh, I want them to know how much they need us. They need to know how
Act
much.
harder.
They
They
need to
need
know.
us.
They need us. They gotta know.
They need to
They gotta know.
know.
Ungrateful little twats.
Yeah.
Ah.
Mom? Mom?
Hi, honey.
Do you want to meet your new grandson?
What's this?
Do you want to hold him? Okay.
I wasn't gonna try.
I know he's
I wasn't gonna try.
Don't.
I wasn't gonna try.
I'm just saying don't. Just kidding.
So that is Act 1 for everybody. We're gonna go take a brief break for a moment. 10, 12 minutes. Snack bars open, bathrooms are there and there. You have your cell phones, you will be fine for 10 minutes. And then we're coming back with something completely different. turns.
Hello.
Hello. So this is Act 2. Tonight's show format is called The Long and the Short of It. You just saw the short of it, which we do first, but it sounds weird to say the short and the long of it. So now it's the long. Our format for tonight is something that we figured out over COVID. For the Zoom format, it's called 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. It's basically a bunch of two-person scenes randomly drawn by this beautiful numbers box. So we're going to count off real quick so you know it is random.
1,
2,
3,
4, 5,
6.
7.
All right, and generally it forms a beautiful narrative arc that will be flawless, I am 100% sure. So our first scene will be between number 6 and number 1. What would you like for an ask?
Did anybody have a dream this week that they would like to share one detail about?
abducted by Mothman.
Lost
Talk
man.
about Mothman.
Mothman.
Details.
Okay. And then the Mothman took her off to the land of magical moth fairies where they had 1,000,000 babies.
Okay. Okay.
The end.
Wow. That's such a great story, Jasmine.
Thank you.
That's like, you're gonna grow up to be a writer. I have everything.
Watch the blankets, Mom.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Fix that.
You really think I'm gonna be a writer?
Yeah.
Like Dad?
Maybe more narrative than your father. You know, he writes those articles, but I think you've got more of a storytelling spirit than he does.
That mean I have to stay up all night staring at my computer?
No. At least not yet.
You mean I have to have smelly breath all the time?
We agreed we weren't going to talk about that anymore.
Sorry.
Your father's very sensitive about it. And he did switch up his toothpaste. It is getting better, right?
Mom,
Jasmine.
it's not the toothpaste.
What is it then?
You really don't know?
Well, I mean, breath stinks, you change your toothpaste. That's sort of the extent of it, I thought.
Mom, what does his breath stink like?
Cigarettes? Are you saying that he didn't quit smoking?
And?
And what, Jasmine?
His breath smells like something else too.
honey, we're out of cat food again.
Oh, God. What?
Cigarettes and cat food, Mom.
Why would he eat cat food? I go to so much trouble to make these meals that have all of the food groups, not just meat. Cats are carnivores. He needs vegetables.
Mommy has a problem.
Jasmine, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be coming to you with this. This is a grown-up problem.
Yeah,
This isn't your problem.
Exactly. I've got my own problems. Like, this marker is almost dry.
Oh no! What happened to the rest of the markers I got you?
I ate them.
Jasmine.
I know I said I wasn't going to eat markers anymore.
Everybody in this household is struggling with compulsions that I don't understand.
It's genetic, Mom. It's in my genes. I can't help it.
I know, honey. It's not entirely your fault.
How come I couldn't get your genes?
I don't know. My family's just recessive, I guess. Your father always did have the stronger personality and chin.
And what?
His chin. You know, you've got his jaw. It's like a beautiful square jaw.
I do?
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be a handsome woman when you get older, Jasmine.
Even if my lips are always green and blue from markers?
I think that as you get older, your lips are going to be green and blue because you want them to be. I think you're going to find makeup someday, and that'll be the new markers that you don't eat.
Right. That's right. And I'll just put the colors on my face so that I can look like a cheap floozy and get a boyfriend.
Oh, Jasmine, honey, that's not the only reason to make yourself pretty. You know
That's
that.
what Aunt Hildy does.
Aunt Hildy is not a great role model. Like, I know she's your aunt, she's my sister, and I love her. I love Aunt Hildy. We love Aunt Hildy. She has not been reliable.
She's addicted to sex, Mom.
All right. And 4. Okay. What's something you're looking forward to?
Retirement.
Retirement. Retirement, thanks. Well, honey, I think our finances show that we could retire in 4 to 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, you won't have to drive a school bus anymore, and I can stop, clerking at the law office, and, well, we can follow our dreams,
Yeah.
our retirement dreams.
What are those?
You don't remember? You don't remember our retirement dreams?
No. I mean, I'll speak for myself. I got nothing. All I know is 2 things: school and bus.
But honey, I'm a little hurt because we've been talking about these for 40 years. You don't remember our honeymoon on the balcony in Paris, saying one day when we retire, we'll come and live here in this beautiful city, and we'll eat croissants and baguettes, and we'll take boat tours on the Seine and stroll the Louvre.
No, I don't remember that at all. It sounds
You don't
nice.
You don't remember. And then you. Okay.
How do you
You don't remember our 20th anniversary trip to Paris?
We've been married 20 years?
Honey, it's been 40 years.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Honey, and we stayed in the same hotel we stayed in, La Maison du Beautiful. And we ate baguettes and croissants. And we said one day we'll retire here.
Well, I probably might have remembered that if I weren't, drinking all the time. I mean, how am I supposed to drive a school bus if I'm not loaded? I hate it when you look at me that way.
No.
I hate it when you look at me that way. You're judging me. You're judging me.
Sorry.
If the kids get suspicious, you'll write a referral. It's like you don't even know me.
Well, maybe we don't know each other that well, I guess, after all this time, It's always, I come down here each morning, I have toast with butter and Folgers coffee, and you give me the nod of your cap.
I do. My bus cap.
And the flip of your
Flask.
flask,
Yeah.
and you're out the door. Fix your drinking was on my to-do list. I guess I just never got around to it.
Yeah, you're too focused on retiring.
Those trips were really meaningful to me.
Well, they were meaningful to me too.
Okay. That's
Just-
good, but you don't remember them.
Well, that's what made them meaningful.
What?
Yeah, because if I were present and focusing on things, I'd probably be deeply unhappy. No offense.
No, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
I guess if you're not in the moment, you don't have anything to really think about.
Listen, I mean, if we're gonna talk about it,
Yeah.
to me, a perfect marriage is one word: convenient. It hasn't.
It's been convenient.
It's been
certainly
very
been.
convenient.
It's been very convenient.
Yeah, you take me to all these hotels, teach me about creasoons. Creasoons?
Croissants.
Quaaludes?
Croissants!
Croissants. Croissants, yeah! And it's beautiful, and we've been married for 50 years. Right? Is that it?
Yeah, it's 40.
40.
40.
Pretty close. Pretty close. And I've only had a few shots today. Oh, speaking of which, I do have to get to the bus soon. Like, it's already, like, second period.
I think the kids will forgive you this one time. Can we just maybe have one real moment?
I care about those kids. I can't let them down. That's my retirement dream, Sharon. Sharon, right?
Come on.
Sorry. These kids, when I look into their beautiful faces, I know what it must be like to live a life before you realize life sucks. Except the ones that get bullied. They're in the front seat, close to me. And I'll admit it, they do smell. I don't remember where I was going with this.
All right, so I'm gonna call the retirement planner, and he'll buy us the apartment in France. We're gonna do all of the things that I dreamed of, and you're just gonna be there. Sound good?
It's convenient for me.
Great.
Number 2. And number 3.
Sure. There's a box right here. You open the box and inside is garbage. Thank you.
This job is garbage.
Literally.
I know. I'm so sick of it.
Okay, it's time for you to furrow through that.
Okay.
Now, it's just sort of racist that they think us raccoons can only do this.
Like, there's so much more to me, than furrowing.
There is a lot more to you, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Well, the world is telling me otherwise.
Nippers, you've got to tell the world to screw off. Ooh, banana peel.
Well, should I tell the world to screw off?
Yes.
And is that how humans say it? Screw off. Screw off.
Humans
off.
say a lot of words. They say
Yeah.
things like garbage. And sometimes
that's not
I've heard
funny.
them saying, "Get in the car, you stupid."
I've heard that. I wasn't sure what it meant, but. Oh, boy. Just. Oh, what you got?
Banana peel. Especially once you dip it in a little water,
Oh, yeah.
it just tastes
That's nice.
perfect.
Chicken bone.
You know, it's not such a bad life, just you, me,
Oh, this is not that bad.
on the road,
Even if it is racist.
even if it is racist that we have to go through garbage cans.
Yeah.
You know, there are a few raccoons out there who are saying that raccoons should stand up on our hind feet. And maybe we should make a difference.
Huh. Like we should step away from the garbage. Stand up. Proud.
Yes!
Yes.
raccoon meeting
Really?
down at Miller's feed station. In back, by the garbage cans.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm comfortable there. I'm
That's
comfortable
so
there.
am I.
We could have a snack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, old Codger is gonna be there. And he's gonna be telling all of us raccoons how we could take over
Whoa.
and make a difference in this world.
You know what? I always wanted to see people recycle more. Because then it would be easier to get to the food.
I agree.
Yeah, maybe we could bring that up at the meeting.
I've always wanted people to leave out their dead things.
Yeah, totally.
It doesn't make sense. Put them in a can. They're dead.
Yeah.
They're not going to get out of a can.
Right.
The can isn't going to stop them from getting up.
Maybe we could learn about cans.
That is how we could make a difference.
Yes.
We just have to get down to Old Miller's feed store in the back by the garbage cans.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Should we go standing or?
I like to do that sort of weird gallop.
Oh, yeah.
We have 5 and 1.
Okay.
Yes,
I know what this is about,
okay.
and I want to say, first off, I'm going to quit smoking.
Cool.
And that's all I have to say.
Are you thinking about quitting anything else?
I mean, smoking kind of seems like the big thing. Is there anything else with my behavior that,
Yeah, the cat food is not as unhealthy, but it's equally gross.
Okay. Look,
Aunt Hildy told me how hard it is to give up something when you really, really, really want it all the time.
you are a wonderful daughter, and I don't want you to deal with the same situations and compulsions that I'm dealing with. So I'm going to make you an agreement.
Okay.
I'll stop with the cat food if you stop with the markers. The cigarettes are back on the table for me. I think that's fair.
One step at a time, right, Dad? One step at a time.
Right.
And look, no markers.
Good. Okay, no markers, then I will give up my fancy feast and my meow mix. I want chicken, I want liver, but I will eat them
Stop.
from the supermarket like a regular person.
Exactly. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Will you teach me how to smoke?
Okay, see now this is going to be a real interesting experience for the both of us. Okay. I can't do it. I'll give up smoking too.
Really?
Yeah,
I was kind of hoping you'd teach me.
well, I do want you to know all of your options.
Is it
Here.
nice?
Here's the thing. It's nice when you're doing it, but then later, not so much.
Same thing with the markers.
Tell you what. How about I I light a cigarette. Neither of us smoke it, and we just watch it until it's done.
That sounds like a really good daddy-daughter activity.
Okay. Okay.
I drew you a picture, Dad.
You did?
Yeah. That's you. That's the cat food. These are the cigarettes.
You drew a little wall in between them.
Yeah,
There's a little line going down there.
exactly. So next time you're tempted, you could just pull a picture out of your wallet like this. And remember that there's like a wall between you
Yeah.
and all the things you want in life.
You know something? It actually really helps.
Numbers 3 and 7.
Welcome to the Maison du Beautiful. Are you here alone?
I am.
Hey,
I am.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And what is your name?
Oh, you know what? I'm not sure, but it might be under Hildy.
Hildy.
It's an alias I use sometimes.
Ah, yes, Miss Hildy.
Thank you.
Very good. You have a very special suite
Oh.
reserved for you.
Ah.
There is no key. There is no lock on the door.
You got my note.
I did, yes.
Merci.
We will be very discreet.
Uh-huh.
Discretion is the motto here at Maison de Beautiful.
Can I ask you?
Yes.
When do you get off? I mean, when's your shift over?
I mean, actually, well, if you hadn't changed the question, I would say anytime I want.
This is why I love the French.
Yes, no, I will be working until 6 o'clock.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. And
I'll
I
just
have
be-
your room number. Here.
Yeah, oh, that's true. I just, I've stayed at your hotel many times before,
have you?
and I just love to really just run a hot shower, and put on your silky smooth robe.
Yes. I've already worn the one that is in your room.
Mon Dieu.
Would you like company while you are waiting for me?
Oh, I haven't. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
What kind?
Let's see. There's somebody stuck on the elevator. You just need to press the button 2 more times, then the elevator will go.
He is an option.
Oh, the elevator waiter?
Yeah.
He's cute. He's kinda
We
cute.
have waiters. We have a croissant baker. We have raccoons. We have ladies.
Wait, go back. We have raccoons.
Raccoons. Yes.
The animal?
Yes.
That's even a little bit much for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried?
I
I could bring one with me. You know they walk on their
No, I
hind
mean-
legs now. Like this. Yes.
Well, that is quite
Yes.
interesting.
Yes. Just
I don't know. There are certain. I know everybody's just like breaking taboos these days and out in the open with all the weird shit that they do, but I don't know. That seems even a little bit tough for me.
Well, we have to start somewhere, don't we?
We do, and I'm more out in the open now because I recently divorced my husband.
Oh.
Yeah, he
Yes.
was a real problem.
Yes. Change of life. After
Yeah,
the change of life.
Yeah, and so
Yes.
I'm on an eat, pray, love journey,
yeah.
with a very heavy emphasis on the last
Yes.
one.
Yes, exactly. Right?
And the first one.
Santa for the love.
Okay, well, here's my bag. Wouldn't mind just holding it in the storage locker. It's really just filled up with thongs and handcuffs. I packed light.
Oh goodness. 6 and 4.
Hello, are you Jasmine's mom?
I am, yeah.
Perfect.
You're the bus driver, right?
Yeah, step into my office. It's my bus.
Can you just open the door for me?
Yeah, sorry. You sit over there. We won't be making eye contact. I hope that's not a problem.
Oh wow, I forgot how uncomfortable these seats are.
Yeah, I'd say you get used to it, but I'm not a liar.
So, so my name is Marie. What's your name?
Dan.
Dan? Okay,
Yeah.
Dan, the bus driver.
Yeah, and recently divorced.
Oh.
Just wanted to point that out. But and don't want to get canceled.
Congratulations.
Listen, let's cut to why we're here. Why you're in my office.
Yes.
And also, if it gets too hot, you can roll down the windows, except on one of the sides, it doesn't work. So, hopefully you picked right. It's about your kid.
Yeah.
As you know, she's not popular. No offense. You know,
She's working on eating markers. She doesn't do it nearly so much now that she's in 4th grade.
well, here's the interesting thing. The kids were picking on her, like, you have marker breath. It's like, yeah, fair cop.
Which kids exactly? Can you tell me?
Oh, the cool ones.
I'm gonna need names, Dan.
Oh, I don't know their names. I only know the names of kids that get in trouble because then I have to look it up.
Okay. Okay. So they were calling her marker breath.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's changed, and it does concern me because now, well, they're saying she's got cat food breath. So I haven't verified this because I don't like smelling the breath of children.
Nor should you. That is
Yes.
a good line to draw.
I'm not getting canceled.
No.
Yeah.
Would you just excuse me one moment? I need to make a quick call.
Yeah.
Ring ring. Ring ring.
Hello?
Hi, honey. Why does our daughter have cat food breath?
Oh. It's possible that she picked up some of the habits that I dropped.
So you just set them down and she just picked them up. You just
that's how
set
it
down
happens.
the can of cat food and she just picked up the can of cat food and started eating it and you didn't stop her. Are you sure that you stopped eating cat food?
Oh my God.
I am fairly certain that I stopped. I have a picture that reminds me not to eat that.
Okay.
Here, wait. Let me talk to him.
The bus driver wants to talk to you, I guess?
That seems reasonable.
Hey, I'm the bus driver.
I've been told.
Yeah. So, you eat cat food?
I used to. I'm recovering from it.
Me too. Yeah. You know, you think this is food for cats, but man, that cat on the bag looks so satiated, you know?
It's like I just want that in my life. I
Yes.
just want to feel that way.
Yes! I mean, listen, I wasn't eating cat food, but then I got divorced, and I'm like, where did I go wrong? And I'm looking at this bag of cat food, I'm like, but that cat's not divorced, and one thing led to another. And I guess what I'm getting at is, you have a good marriage eating cat food?
I have a good marriage and I've stopped eating cat food. Are you?
Here.
Are you?
Hi, it's me again. So you have stopped eating cat food, you promise?
I promise you I have stopped eating cat food.
Okay. We are gonna have to look into child locks for children who have figured out child locks.
Should try something like the window locks. They're so hard to open. Not these straps, sorry.
I think the bus driver may have been trying to entice me to leave you a moment ago.
You know, I didn't pick up on that, but now that you mention it, all right, I've got to finish this meeting, I guess, but we'll talk more when I get home.
Okay.
Okay, bye, love you.
What was that about?
So that was just my husband.
Right, yeah.
You talked about eating cat food
Yes.
together?
Well, I don't need to eat it with him, but you know, if he's asking.
He's not asking.
Right, yeah. So you're happy in your marriage, it's like,
Yes.
alright. I guess you can get off the bus then. There's a lot.
2 and 7. Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm a human like you.
That's the worst human impression I've ever seen, and that's probably how you lost that leg. I sent you all boys out there to fight the revolution, and this is what you do?
None of us made it back, old codger. Just me. And I've lost a leg, which I replaced with a chair.
It's a nice, tiny chair. Doll chair?
Yes.
That was resourceful of you. Apple core.
Thank you.
You're
I'll
welcome.
save it for later to
You're
dunk
welcome.
in water.
Yeah. Listen, I haven't given up the dream of the revolution.
Even with only 2 of us left?
2 is enough to take over the whole world.
That sounds like a song cue.
Just 2 raccoons can take over the world. Just 2 raccoons can have the power unfurled, because between us we have 7 legs, and we can take over the world. Alright, listen. First thing we gotta do is go after the cats.
I am very much in favor of that. I find myself disliked by
You
cats.
see, yeah, me too. They're nasty creatures. They live in homes, then they go outside, and they think they're better than us.
They spew their toxoplasmosis all over.
Toxoplasmosis is disgusting. It's disgusting. I think our problem was, I think we were too ambitious last time. We were going after the top of the humans, but first we go after the cats. And we take out all the cats. We take out all the cats.
Until we've taken their lives and their kittens and drowned them in a lake or in a pool. We will take their eyes and their fur and their paws and we'll make collages. Dead cats on the wall, it's all I see.
Okay, that sounds like a war crime.
by Geneva rules for cats. They're all like, I've got eyes and I have a tail and jump, jump, jump.
No, I know that this is, but this. Have some dignity and some respect for your enemy.
I have no respect.
I can
Who
see that.
cares?
I can see that.
They're
Okay,
cats.
okay. Oh God, I know.
You're the one who taught me to hate, and I'm so full of hate. I can only think hate anymore.
If you love someone, you'll give up everything that you like for them and live in misery together.
If you love someone, you'll stop those compulsions, promise, and we'll all live together. Just two raccoons.
And I'm a possum.
And a possum.
Hey.
Two raccoons.
And two possums.
I'm a possum.
I'm a
Possum.
possum.
I'm a possum. I'm a possum. Pass.
We are Mopco Improv Theater. I forgot to say that earlier. We are Mopco Improv Theater. Go to mopco.org for any information. We do things.
Or MopcoImprov.com. is our new website.
That's right. They keep confusing me. It's mopcoimprov.com,
New
which
website.
will redirect you to mopco.org. Never mind. We have workout nights on Monday. If you feel like you want to do this, come on down. It's a great time. We do shows Fridays and Saturdays. We've got a bunch of other stuff going on. See it online.
Let's give it up for Casey.